I was watching an old clip that you posted, and I think the caption said, the director said that Martin is just going to go give him, like, he's just going to go off. You said something like that.
Oh,
where he's playing his grandma.
No, he was.
Yeah, it's when he's playing his
yes, he was
grandma.
playing his mother.
And that whole clip, I was just watching you. I wasn't watching Martin.
Really?
Yeah. Because of that
because
caption.
I didn't. Oh, because of my caption. Because I didn't know what Martin was going to do.
And I
so
was
the
just
director
watching
said,
you.
"Stay to all the cameramen. Stay wide."
Yeah.
Because we don't know where he's going to go. We don't know. And he was so brilliant.
Yeah.
But again,
But you were brilliant because I was watching you.
Yeah. He was that sweet.
No, I would really. It's pretty cool to see that. It's like, yo, this woman is amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just
no, for
know.
sure.
I know his movements. I just had to make sure that I complimented them. Sort of like with Damon too. Like Damon Wayans, when I did Wife and Kids, he would get this glimmer in his eye, this little sparkle, right before he went off book, and I was like, oh, he's trying it. Okay. I don't know where he's gonna go.
Yeah.
But I always knew that I had to like be on my toes
Yeah.
when you could see the glimmer in his eye.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, the chemistry is flawless.
I try with every person that I'm with.
That's so good, man.
Yeah, you have a generosity as an actor that
That's important.
A lot of people don't.
That's
don't
important.
get that part of it. Yeah,
That's important
For
if you're an
sure.
actor.
for sure. Yeah.
I think there's
Can't teach that, right?
yes, of course you can. I
You
think
can?
selflessness.
I don't think you can teach what you
I
got.
think selflessness.
I think it's a gift. I think it's a gift. I think certain people just have gifts. There's
I don't
you
know.
Yeah, man, I think so.
No, I think
I
gifts
think
is one
certain
thing,
people
but
got
being
gifts
selfless.
That God, I think God gives everyone that gift, and that's why there's a palette. There's a palette that everyone gets, and there's a bunch of different colors, and then there's always that one color that someone likes a lot. That one's got a gift.
A gift is different than selflessness,
Is that wrong
though.
to say?
No,
Well, no, you're right.
No, I think I appreciate what you're saying, but I think there's two different things that we're talking about right here. We're talking about God's gifts, and then we're talking about being taught ethics and work ethic and selflessness and how to, be gracious, a gracious actor or singer or whatever you are. I think that is taught and trained because Tashina and I couldn't be more opposite of beings, but we work exactly the same. We make sure that we are very kind to the people who we are working with.
Yeah.
We know it's more than just reading lines. It is making sure that the temperature of the stage or wherever you're working is a fruitful and a kind one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can be trained to not be narcissistic in your workplace.
Yeah.
Because I think, and we talk about this, Tashina and I always talk about the difference between being a celebrity and being an artist.
Yeah.
Right? And I used to talk about this on stage all the time. And an artist is a person who serves other people. You are in servitude. When you are making someone laugh or cry or think or change their mindset, or that is a communication, right? So that's what artists are. They're communicators of God's word, right? So we're in service to others. And when you get that, now be patient with the celebrities that don't know this yet.
Yeah.
And I don't judge them. They just don't realize that they're not here to get served or somebody serve them. You're here to do a service.
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Right. For sure.
So when somebody comes up to me and says, can I get a picture? 99.9% of the time I will say, of course. Because as the communicator, I'm communicating with my art form, and I said hi first.
Damn, I've never heard it put that way.
That
real.
was fucking good.
But that's truth.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
That's truth. And so a lot of times when people there are times where you are tired Or you're in the bathroom and somebody's passing something underneath the, can I take a picture of you, or knocking on your stall? Yeah, that's nasty. I don't do it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, I hate it. Bathroom's nasty. I have OCD. I gotta wash my hands.
Yeah.
Can we do it outside? Or if I can't keep my eye on my kid.
Yeah.
That's the only time I will say, I'm so sorry, I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
But I try to be as gracious as possible. And the people that I'm around, like Tashina and Regina, this is who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were trained. I've known Regina since I auditioned for 227. You know what I mean?
did?
So I've known her since we were like 15 and 14 years. We've known each other for so long and respect each other and have supported each other for so long. You know, it's just one of those things that I believe you can be taught to have good work ethic as an artist.
Yeah.
Got too
100%.
deep? Did I
No,
get
you
too
got
deep?
deep.
No, it's perfect.
My compliment was, because I feel like I'm being scolded for my
Not
compliment.
at all. No,
What
I
I'm
said we were
saying is-
talking about two different things, babe, and I appreciated it.
Yeah. I just know that your comedic timing and your just your ability just you knowing when to do something,
Mm-hmm.
it cannot be taught.
I'm gonna give a.
Oh, I
Like
understand
to
what
react,
you mean. I
to
understand
react,
what you mean.
Your timing, all that, it's
No, I
it's
totally get that.
impeccable timing.
But that was taught because I got to watch people like you.
Okay. Now we're playing ping pong with our compliment.
Okay, then I got taught by Martin and them.
Okay, you can say me though.
Okay, and Jo Koy. Fucker.
I love you.
I love you. I think I told Joe, I said, your story is about your family. It's the stuff that is so relatable.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody appreciated it because I saw my mother in your mother. You know what I mean? That's truth. I saw myself,
Yeah.
you know, and as a mother,
That's what I love to hear the most, man. Is like, because when we're in an industry where to this day I feel like if I even say I'm talking about my mom, it's already quoted as an Asian joke, and it's like. Nah, man.
No.
I'm telling you a
No.
life story about my mother
No.
and a situation that my mother and I were in, and the way she reacted is just like your mother.
Yeah.
And when you hear somebody just go, "Oh, it's an Asian joke," it's so dismissive and disrespectful to my art form and what I've done
yeah.
that I get so fucking angry.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm just like, yo, did you just say that's an Asian joke? Because it's not. I'm telling you my life story, and you're gonna relate to it if you listen. And when I hear somebody like you going, "Yo, I see my mom in that," that's exactly what I'm getting at.
But that's truth.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at.
No, I get it. And I get that that's so frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating because it's very ignorant for someone to
It
say
is
something like that.
very ignorant, but let them be ignorant.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, don't even get angry at
Yeah.
it because your success is your greatest revenge, or I don't even want to call it revenge.
Validation, maybe.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like
Like that's the.
once they see you up on that stage
Yeah,
and you start talking,
yeah,
and all the other movies that are to come and anything that you're gonna do, you're gonna be Joe,
yeah,
and you're gonna be Asian as well.
yeah.
And I love that. I love that you have taught us about, the Filipino culture
I love that.
and
relate to it.
relate.
Yeah,
Dude.
man.
So don't even get angry at them.
Yeah.
Let them be.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah,
I
You
see
know what
where
I'm
the
saying?
fr- I
Because
see-
sometimes somebody can say, I'm a black actress. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Right.
I was with Dolores Robinson yesterday,
she goes.
who is Holly
There she
Robinson's
goes.
mother, right?
Okay.
See, now I feel like I'm
All
just
right,
name
here she
dropping.
goes. Oh, really?
I mean, Jesus
You feel
Christ.
like you're
Is
name
there
dropping,
anybody
huh?
else you want to drop that we
Oh, I
don't
just
know?
happened to
Yeah.
coincidentally
like
feel
y'all
I'm name dropping.
motherfuckers.
So, anyways,
Y'all
Whitney
motherfuckers.
Houston was braiding my hair, and I looked at
While I was
Holly
cooking-
Robinson's
You ain't got no
Mother.
goddamn
Dinner for
hair,
Tupac.
Joe. And I don't know what's underneath your hat.
And I looked at Tupac. I was like, "You want extra stuffing?"
Y'all ain't shit.
Jesus Christ!
I'm not gonna name drop, but I'm just saying she's a
We
wife.
shouldn't shoot that
Y'all
scene.
motherfuckers. I hate y'all.
Bill Cosby.
I ain't gonna tell y'all no more stories, but I'm gonna say this. Dolores said there's no reason to like get mad at certain things in life. Like even just driving down the street, somebody cuts you off and you cuss them out. You letting your blood pressure get high for somebody you're never gonna meet again in life.
Yes, exactly.
And you're giving them your energy.
And you're giving them your energy.
You know what's crazy about the honk and getting mad?
What?
This is the crazy thing about the honk and getting mad.
What?
That honk and getting mad doesn't end there. It goes
all day.
It takes your whole day
Off.
That person that honks and gets mad in the car has to tell somebody at work. They have to tell somebody on the phone. They have to text somebody and tell them about it. At the end of the job, they go, let's just say they go to happy hour, right? That's the conversation at happy hour. That honk and getting mad at the beginning of the day has just taken your whole day.
Negative. Listen, you want to hear?
Of negative. It's just a spiral of nothing.
And you've infected everyone you touched with
and
it.
everyone you sat next to, you told, and they had to hear that bullshit.
Would you like to hear a secret that nobody knows about me?
Oh, yes. 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 I got a feeling it's going to start like this, though.
This is bad.
I was with Missy Elliott.
No.
Oh, okay.
You motherfucker. I'm not dropping no motherfucking names no more. I'm trying to tell y'all stories about my goddamn life.
Right.
I can't help that I know no motherfucking Missy Elliott.
Yes.
I can't help that I work with motherfucking Bill Cosby.
Yes, I know.
No.
I can't
That's
fucking
not
help
your
it.
fault.
I know.
It's not my goddamn fault,
It's
you
not.
fuckers.
It's just
But
not relatable when you go, well, me and Jimmy Jan were trying to get Janet Jackson to come. Like,
Yeah. How are we
So
supposed
can I tell you
I'm
the
just
stupid
saying,
secret?
I looked at Jimmy Jam and I was like,
I'm not gonna
look,
tell
you
y'all
need to tell
shit.
Terry.
Fuck
How
y'all.
does the common man supposed to deal with
Yeah, how are we supposed to?
Y'all ain't shit.
How
That's
is-
why I'm single. See that shit? I need to shut the fuck up is what it is. Don't you think? Look, I'm looking at the lady inside. I need to shut the fuck up.
No.
Okay.
That's why my ass is single now.
No.
And didn't I tell your ass to get me a Filipino man?
Yeah, you did. With good credit.
My
You said that.
sister, that's right. I just want good credit. My sister is with a Filipino man. She been with him forever.
She's been with them forever.
Forever. And she is happy.
She's happy?
Hell yeah.
What's her name?
My sister,
Yeah.
Nicole.
Nicole
and
Are you
Tan.
hungry?
Yeah, a little bit.
What's his
Tan
name?
don't talk like Tan. He doesn't talk like
Oh, he
that.
doesn't
See,
have an
now he's
accent?
doing one of your little accents.
Yeah.
But listen, can you want to
Yeah.
hear a horrible secret about
Yes,
me?
I want to hear it.
Okay. We were talking earlier about, the car situation.
Yeah.
I'm that girl who, if somebody honks at me and I get out my car,
No, you don't.
I do. It's
shouldn't.
bad.
You shouldn't do
I know it's
Tisha,
dangerous.
don't do
I
that.
get out my car.
Still to this day?
No, I'm changing.
No, wait.
I've changed.
I'm changing in the process.
I'm changing means you still do it.
No,
you still
I haven't
do
done
it.
I haven't done it. I haven't done it in
In when? How long?
a year.
Are you out of your mind?
That's recent.
It's been a year.
What is
right?
wrong with you?
Hey,
Which
DNA.
Tisha? Which Tisha comes out of the car? The one with the pantyhose on the head?
That ain't no motherfucking pantyhose. It's a goddamn beanie. Yes. And yes.
It's that one?
Yeah, that
It's
one.
Jailhouse?
Joe,
It's Knuckles Up?
I'm from Newark. What you want? And I knock on the door and I go, do we have a problem?
No.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's bad.
Tisha, what are
I
you
haven't
doing?
done it in a year. I'm better.
Wait a
What was
minute.
the last time? What happened? What
Danny!
was the situation?
Wait, Danny's here?
Yeah, she's right there. Come here.
You didn't tell me Danny was here.
Come here, Danny. She could tell it better than me.
Danny is a country artist.
She's beautiful, too.
That Tisha is.
Yes.
This is her.
Yeah.
And Danny will crush a
With the
song.
fly ass Gucci
Yeah,
boots.
Tisha.
Danny.
What are we talking about?
Tisha
Danny,
doesn't
come
hang
over
out with
here.
anything less than Danny.
Hey, look, I keeps me a millennial around me at all times, son.
I heard that.
Listen,
I
I,
think
gotta
we
keep
said-
myself together. We
What do you-
talking about what happened when I knocked on the window with the lady?
What happened?
Well,
Come over here.
Get
has
closer.
road
It's been a
rage, that's
year. It's been a
crazy.
year.
Wait, you
since I
have
had-
road rage?
No, I do not.
I think that's.
I-
Did you forget what Mrs. Robinson said to you? Don't give
I
anyone
listened
that.
to. I was telling her the story. It was a year ago. I'm better now. I'm saying
she's
to you,
just in a
I d-
crazy place.
no. I don't.
You wanted my story?
Get close,
Yup,
Danny.
in 2 seconds.
Danny, get close.
I don't have road rage. I don't like injustice. There
Okay,
you have
that,
it.
that, that didn't
All
make any sense.
Well, what
that
did-
made
what-
no
what-
sense.
what
that
did
was
the
a
lady do
horrible
to you?
setup.
You
That was a
may-
The
horrible
lady,
setup.
what did she do? She cut me off.
You may want to learn to pick
No,
battles.
the
Pick a
lady
battle.
was going so slow in front of you
Is
that
that
you
what it
didn't
was?
like it.
That's it.
You
Yeah.
got out of the
Yeah.
car because
Yeah.
she was going too slow?
No, and then she put on her brake. Tell the
Okay.
truth.
Yeah, because you were
And tried to
tailgating.
hurt-
Because you were
No.
tailgating.
She
Yes.
tried to hurt me.
She tried to hurt us with her car. That's injustice.
So then we got
She
to a
slammed on
red
the
light.
brakes and tried to
Yeah.
She
hurt
got
us.
out the car.
Yeah.
She
And
got
she
out
put the car in park. I was in the front seat, and then one of our other friends were in the back. And normally when she's irate, I
Yeah.
have to chill
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
because I have to be the one to think.
It's
Yeah.
a
And
rarity.
so she puts the car in park and she opens the door, and they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like,
Oh my God. I'm,
'Cause if I
I'm
get out-
embarrassed right now.
"Yes."
Even here.
If I
I'm
get out-
embarrassed right now.
If I
for
get
you.
out and stop her, it'll be more of a
Yes.
More of a scene.
and
It turns
people
it
would
out-
really.
turns it out,
what
yeah.
about
You
that
know
time-
why it would have been more of a scene? Because they would have been like, oh my God, Tisha Campbell's yelling at me, and this black lady with a cowboy hat is trying to stop it.
in the middle of the street. Let's get it.
Listen, what about
This
the time?
does not make
no,
sense.
Oh my
What
God.
about
We're
the
in a
time
dream.
I was in the nail salon and you were arguing with that person,
Well,
and I
that wasn't
calmed
my
it down.
fault.
I tried to calm the guy down, and I'm like, "Listen, sir, the
So-
car stalled."
Danny, get in the camera, because I really want to. I want to get this.
Let me go this
No,
side.
no,
Grab the,
yeah,
grab
yeah.
the, grab the
So-
stool. right?
Grab the stool, Danny.
See, this
Danny,
is bullshit.
this is-
I don't like the way I'm being represented right
Well,
now.
actually,
I can
I,
sit on
hate
this
to say this,
stool.
you represent yourself.
I can sit on
Right there, right there.
Whatever,
Not
you
too far, not too
fuckers.
far, not too far.
Listen, that was a year ago.
but
And it's a rarity that happens.
That's a perfect shot
What
right there.
happened
now
at
it's beautiful.
what happened at the drive-through?
Oh,
That
yeah.
Are
was
you
around the
kidding
same
me?
time.
At the drive-through?
That was around the same time.
Tisha,
She's crazy. In the
Tisha,
car
you can't do
sometimes.
that.
Not in a car. I don't do that
You
anymore.
just did a
I'm
whole
calm.
pod. I'm just going to look at the time right now. We're at
calm.
64 minutes,
Yeah.
which means an hour's worth of motivational,
Positivity.
inspiring.
And I'm better.
She's
Hold
so
on.
nice.
Now, look, it seems
I
like
am nice.
it sounds like your road rage is coming out right now. You need to bring it down a notch. Hey, open up your
getting
hand.
jumped.
Open up your hand like this, and then close your fingers. Bring it down like that. That's what you need to do.
Bring it on down.
Just bring it down.
Bring it on
Bring
down.
it down.
I need you to
This
bring
is
it
where you're
down.
at. This is where you're at. Bring it down.
Bring it
There you go.
fucking down.
Bring it the
Alright,
fuck
okay.
down. Okay,
Gotta
look.
use that.
I
You
don't like
can't do
I'm
that.
not anymore. I'm not. And I told Dolores this yesterday. I told her the story, and she's like, "You can't do that." And I agree. Like, I have changed so much since last year.
People are
of
going to
road
record
rage.
last year. You know, people are going to record you and post
I
that.
told her, or
It is going to
somebody's
be a
gonna shoot her
career
ass.
Yeah.
ender.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
What about the lawsuit
I
that's
don't think
coming?
it's I knocked on her door. I knocked on her window and asked
That
her
is
if
threatening.
she had a
That's
problem.
That's a
threatening.
threat.
That's not a threat.
I'm sorry.
I asked
No.
her
You know
if
what?
she had a problem.
You know what? Do it right now. Reenact it for me. I'm the
Okay.
one that cut you off. Just knock on the window. I'm driving. By the way, I'm in front of you. I'm in front of you, which means I have the right of way, by the way. Anything that you're doing
No.
right now is. Are you kidding me? I'm in front of you.
She doesn't even know the laws.
I do know the laws.
Can I-
Danny,
you don't?
Come on.
Tisha, listen. If
Don't
I,
say
Tisha,
that.
listen. If I'm
I
in,
know the laws.
Tisha,
I'm just joking
can
with
you listen to me? Can you listen to me
If
for
you're
1
in
second?
front of me, you
Look at
have the right of way.
Look at me.
Oh, God.
Open your hands. Bring it down. There you go. Listen, Tisha.
I don't like
If I'm in
this.
front of you,
I don't like this.
Can
koi
you listen
par.
to me?
Yes, sir.
if I'm in front of you,
Yeah.
and I hit the and you're tailgating because you're mad, right? You're tailgating.
Yes.
Danny is in the car. She's saying yes.
She was doing it on purpose.
No, she was in the car,
The lady
Tisha.
was stopping on purpose.
So listen,
was.
no, what I'm saying is if you're tailgating, all right,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in front of you,
Yes, I know.
and
I'm
I
wrong.
choose to slam on the brakes, and you hit me,
Yeah.
guess who's at fault?
Me.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah.
Which means the person in front is right.
Absolutely.
So if you get out of your car
Yeah.
and knock, you're wrong.
I just asked her if she had a
No,
problem.
no.
I just asked her if
Double
she had a problem.
homicide.
And I said it.
Double
I didn't
homicide.
scream at her. I didn't yell at her. I didn't do none of that.
Okay, so then
Let's
reenact
hear
it.
it. Let's hear it.
Reenact it.
Yeah.
Knock. Here, I'll do the knock. I'll do the knock.
Okay.
You ready? I'll do the knock. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Do we have a problem?
Oh, I'm scared. I just shit.
Wait, but when she
I
walks,
just shit.
shat on
I
herself.
just shat
You
on
shat on
myself.
she
yourself.
walks out of the car.
Uh-huh.
She's a
Slowly.
She's not herself.
Slowly.
She's like a dude.
Oh, yeah,
my
She
God.
I
turns
know.
into her
I've seen
brother.
her.
She turns
Danny,
into her brother.
Danny, I've seen her do that.
Oh
When
my
have you
God.
seen me do that?
30 minutes into this pod, you kept hitting your hand.
When?
When you
Like this?
when you were doing this.
Why did I
When
do
you doing
that?
this.
I don't remember
You
doing
said,
that.
I'm from Newark. I'm from Newark.
I didn't say I was
I'm
from
from
Newark.
Newark. You're
I
doing
didn't
it right
say it
now.
like that.
You're doing it
I
right
didn't
now.
say it like that.
I'm from
I got
Newark.
my good wig on. I would never say it like
I'm
that
just
with my
saying.
good
I
wig
think,
on.
I think she probably said that at the window.
Yeah, you did you?
Do
Okay.
No.
First of all,
Yes.
do we have a problem? I think you might want to rephrase that. That's a little
It was
thing.
a little
never
You
hard.
say
gotta
that.
rephrase it. Just switch the words around.
Yeah,
right?
that's imagine if they got
I don't
that.
do this anymore.
Imagine if they had that on video.
Yeah.
Career ending. TMZ.
Not really.
TMZ.
I said, do we have a problem? Do we have a problem? And she said, no. I said, okay, have a nice day. And I got in my car slowly. I
That
didn't
is
make no
the-
false moves. I didn't do nothing.
That's
Can
a
I-
very
can I-
leading,
can
that's
I
a
say
leading
something?
question.
Can I say something right
This
now?
is wrong. I know I'm wrong.
My uncle was a canine sheriff for almost 30 years and retired. You know what he hated to do?
What?
And he was a canine, which means he had a dog,
Dog in the back.
You know what his number one thing that he hated
Yes.
to do?
Pull people over
Pull people over.
I know, my brother's
Can I say why?
because they shoot you.
When they walk to the window,
I know.
they get popped.
I understand.
All the cops get popped through the window.
I understand. My
And
brother
they're
was a police
scared.
officer.
Exactly.
And he
what-
taught me how to
What
be
I'm
pulled
saying
over.
is,
Does that enter
what
your
I'm
mind?
saying is,
See, that's you. That's
what
not
I'm
me.
saying
You need to
is,
put your hands up. Bring it on
Okay,
down.
bring it down. Listen, when you
Yes.
walked up,
That's wrong.
yes.
My brother said
imagine
it's
that
wrong,
person
too.
had a gun.
Did you
and
My
have-
brother
popped
said it
you.
was wrong too. I don't.
Do you
I-
have that thought? Do you think? like,
Imagine.
this could, or are you?
Here's
She was so upsetting to me.
How about just happen? How about you just happen to be tailgating?
I'm not
someone
doing that anymore, guys. I
that-
changed.
What you did. How about if you walked up
Why are
to
we still
somebody
talking about
that
it if I
just
changed?
stole a car
That would be wrong.
and they popped you? They just got
Yeah,
away.
I could have gotten
you
killed.
had nothing.
I
You had
could have
nothing.
gotten
Danny
killed.
would have gave a license plate to a stolen vehicle with no identity of the person that
Absolutely.
drove it.
You guys are absolutely right.
You would have been dead.
All of
and
it.
listen to this.
I'm tired.
Listen to this,
This
Tisha.
got you
Tisha, listen to this.
Yes.
You would have been found dead without
This is
your
gonna be
hair
all-
on. Without your hair on.
You motherfucker.
Without your
God.
hair
If
on.
somebody-
On
if
TMZ.
somebody takes my
on
goddamn wig off-
TMZ.
No, that's
you
not
would
even
have
gonna
been
be a-
dead next to a car.
Oh,
and all
why
your
we gotta
fans,
take the wig off,
listen,
though?
Listen,
Why we gotta
listen,
take the wig off,
listen.
though?
All your
You
fans would
wrong
have been
for
like,
that. You wrong for that.
listen, all
Why
your
we
fans
gotta
would have
take
been
the
like,
wig off?
can you hear this? All your fans would have been like, yo, that person that died next to that car looks like this one actress, Tisha Campbell.
Why we
would have had
gotta
no
take the wig
idea.
off? See, now you going too far, Joe Koy and the Koi Pod.
Yeah.
We don't have to take the wig off.
I know for a fact you didn't have your
No,
hair
she
on that
had it
day.
on that day.
She
'cause-
did?
Yeah, she did.
Did I?
You did.
Okay.
with a beanie and over. it.
I've seen
Yes.
You
you.
did have a beanie on over.
I've called you 4 times out
Here
of
we
5.
go.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, well.
You have pantyhose stocking on your head.
There's no fucking pantyhose stocking. It is a
100%.
fucking beanie, dude.
100%.
It's a cap, man.
like a
Yo,
wave,
wave
a wave
cap.
cap. A wave, like a,
No.
Yeah,
wave
wave cap.
cap?
She's trying to get waves. underneath.
Well, men
No.
started wearing that because of women, but it's
No.
a wig cap.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I have a hat on, not no
Well,
wig
that's
cap.
what it looks like to them.
Yeah, to us.
Yeah, that's what it
It-
looks
We
like.
know what it is.
For
You have to
sure.
think about men. They're
Yeah.
men.
A snow cap.
Yeah. It's scary.
Let me tell you something funny though. The other day I had my cap on, right?
She goes, I'm in my trailer.
Yeah.
I go, when I called you, you're in your trailer or something. You're getting ready to do something.
I don't know what I was working on.
Yeah, and you had your pantyhose stocking on your
It's
head.
not no motherfucking pantyhose stocking. And you should tell me that you got people standing next to you when we FaceTime.
I texted you, and I said, Tisha, I have family that wants to talk to you. And then I said, put your hair on.
After
And you said, I
FaceTime
lost
me.
it. I lost it. How do you lose your
This
hair?
is bullshit.
You lost
Take
it?
it off.
Who gets jumped
What
in
do
a
you
in a podcast?
No one's
I'm
out there
looking
gonna
at the
help you.
white
No
lady.
one's helping you.
Will you please help
Everyone
me?
loves this.
I'm looking at
Everyone loves
The white
this.
lady won't come in and help me.
The white lady.
What about the black girl?
I'm not looking at her.
Oh, the black girl.
She laughing. I don't have nothing to say to her. You should be helping me with him.
She got
What's her job?
She
What's
got
your
the
job
authority.
description? What's her job
To
description?
make sure that I produce a great show.
Okay,
and that's what's happening right
What
now.
is her job? What's your title?
I just told you. She produces.
Oh, she's a producer, right?
Yeah.
And what's laughing hyenas? What's her goddamn
You
title?
don't call her laughing hyena.
That's what she
Don't
doing.
you ever
The
call
black
her
girl?
laughing hyena.
What's your name? What's your title, child?
Get in here. Talk to her.
Hi, I'm the production coordinator.
Exactly.
You're the production coordinator. And she's the producer.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want
Both of
to
y'all-
You wanna
say
know-
something to her?
Yeah.
Who?
Right over here.
There's another
I
girl
can see
over
her.
there.
Who's
Oh,
that?
right here.
I have nothing but an all-woman staff
What are
here.
you doing in here?
I'm the audio engineer.
I'm sorry, she's
She
very.
works here.
She's what?
She's Asian, so she's soft-spoken. Go ahead, say it again.
I'm the audio engineer.
There you go.
Oh, okay, girl. Make sure I sound good. Listen, yo.
Press mute.
No, don't you press
funny.
me, girl. Don't you listen to him.
Oh my God.
I know he's your boss, but
Yeah.
I'm. No, girl, don't
What are
do
you
it.
saying to these people?
What are you
I
saying?
don't even know. I'm
What are
looking
you-
for the white woman to help me.
She's not gonna help
Like
you.
rags to riches.
Everything you're doing right
That's
now
not reality.
is good pod.
This is great.
This is gonna be
great
all over the world.
I'm cutting this part up and posting it
This is
ASAP.
bullshit. You're supposed to be helping me, Miss
I just
White
want,
Lady.
if there is a lady that was being tailgated by Tisha Campbell,
Don't you say that!
Oh my
She doesn't know it was me.
she is admitting to it right now.
She probably doesn't.
She had on
Why
a
would
stocking.
you do
she may have
that?
had on a stocking cap.
We still
Today-
on this?
Listen to this. I told Dre this, and this is what, well, a month ago.
I
and I
don't
told
do
you,
it anymore.
Tisha, can you let me talk?
Yes.
On that pod, you remember it was like a month and a half ago? I
Okay.
go, I'm so old now, I don't road rage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what did I say? When someone cuts me off, you know what I do when someone cuts me off? I go like this. Have a nice day.
Yeah, that's what I do now.
I go, he must be going somewhere.
Very,
Very
important.
Very important.
Very important.
That's what Dolores says. She's like, you can't do that. You could have gotten hurt. I was like, of course, I know that. I was not in a good place at the time. And
Was
and,
it a stoplight?
Yes.
Oh
And
my God.
we got to a stoplight. Why are we still on this?
One question: is this a one-lane highway?
Highway.
Could you have
I don't like
Could you
that
have
he's
changed
influencing
lanes?
you. And you
on
know
the
what? I'm gonna talk
405?
to your wife about you because you are acting like this one now.
No,
you should
no.
not let him influence you.
I just
you
want
should
some
not do that.
information. I just need
Where
some
is your
information.
sister?
Oh, it's the Philippines.
What is she doing there?
I'm-
She visiting family
I don't know if you know this, but I'm producing another special.
in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah, I shoot it in a week.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that
Good
is
segue.
fantastic. Did
Isn't
you
that
see
crazy?
how I changed the subject?
I love
That
it.
was very
You're
nice.
so
Very
good.
nice. That was
So good.
You're
at
so
that.
so
good.
generous. It was so
It's so good
generous.
at that.
So good at this. So tell me about this special.
You know what I love about Danny? Danny literally is your wingman. Danny is your goose, and you're Maverick. You're crazy. You want to fly by that tower so bad and piss off the captain.
Who's her?
No. Have you ever seen Top Gun where Tom Cruise flies by the tower?
Yeah.
And they keep telling him not to do the flyby, and he does it, and Goose is like, oh, Tom. That's Danny.
Oh, she just goes, oh,
Yeah.
Tisha, oh, that Tisha.
Oh, God damn it, Tisha.
Gotta let her have it.
Let's talk about something else.
Um,
Joe, let's talk about your career.
you're doing a show on Fox?
Yeah, it's called. I'm doing a show called Outmatched with Jason Biggs and Maggie Lawson.
That's awesome. And let's not forget the co-star as well, Finesse.
Finesse
Wow.
is playing my husband.
So
Beautiful.
I've
big.
known Finesse. I've known Finesse like before he even got SNL Finesse,
Wow,
right?
yeah.
So we used to do the Comedy Act Theater. We used to do Mixed Nuts. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
And I remember when he got SNL. That was a beautiful thing
Yeah.
because that's when he was like one of the first. They were known for just having one black
Yeah.
cast member, and that was the year that they got Finesse, JB, Dean Edwards. It was just like a beautiful time.
Plethora,
It was
yeah.
a beautiful time for us, and I remember when he got that, and then we started getting these gigs together. We got this one gig in Hawaii. I think it was Hawaii. No. It was in I don't know, Bermuda, somewhere. I don't know where it was.
It was Bermuda.
It was Bermuda.
Yep, because you told me the story, but I want to hear it again.
He's never rented a moped before.
Mhm.
And I was like, yo, it's so much fun, man. We'll just ride around the island. And he's like, yo, I've never really ridden one. I never really rode one. All right, I'll do it. So we ride. I think I rented it. To be honest, you can ask Finesse. I think I rented it for him.
He said that, yeah.
I think I rented it for him. And we're riding. Right?
And they're on
There's
the
three of us.
opposite. They're on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah, we drive on the opposite side of the
Okay,
road in Bermuda,
yeah.
right? It's like, so we're like, beep, beep. There's three of us. Beep, beep. And I'm like, run. Finette's like, beep. And I look at the guy that we're with, the guy that the brought us, we're having so much fun. Right? Oh, love it. Beep. And I look to my left again and say to the mess, Finesse? Finesse? And I look behind me, on the ground, car stopped.
No.
Yeah,
He's
he had a
on-
bad accident.
He crashed.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
And there's a line of cars. By the way, it's one lane,
Yeah.
right? So it's just a line of cars behind Finesse on this moped. We turn around, man. We have to pull him up off the ground because he's about to get hit. We saved his life.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
He said he was all messed up.
All
Yeah.
messed up. His side was messed. He had a Band-Aid on his head.
Oh.
He goes, I'm about to get married.
And what did the promoter say?
Well, hold on. He goes, I'm about to get married. My face is all messed up.
I'm not supposed to.
I'm not laughing for this.
I'm not even joking, Finesse. I'm not even joking, Andre. He goes like this. He goes, I'm about to get married. My face is all messed up. Finesse, I love you so much, man, but you know you said that. You know you said that. And you're going to be so mad that I said this, but it's the truth, bro.
Oh my God.
You went like this. You went, hold on, I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm about to get married and my face is all messed up.
What was the end part?
You know why? Because he's very attractive. Finesse is a very attractive man. So I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He's going to have wedding pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big day.
So his face was all
And he's
scratched.
going to have a big-ass Band-Aid
Aw.
on his left eye because homie crashed at 15 miles per hour. I said, and we all asked him what happened. He said, I don't know. I twitched.
He said the promoter said, "Oh man, you still gonna be able to do the show?"
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. I forgot that. He did say that.
Of course he did.
Oh, man. You still going to be able to do the show.
It's crazy.
That's funny.
Show must go
How-
on.
Right.
This show sounds so beautiful, what you're doing right now, though.
Yo, I
the
love
cast sounds amazing.
Jason. Watching him work, he finds funny in between the lines.
Yeah.
And I love people that work. He's so incredibly witty, and his facial expressions, his body, everything about him, just watching him work in between the lines
Yeah.
is so, it's delightful for me.
Yeah.
And then Maggie, our chemistry is crazy. Like,
Oh,
I
that's cool.
love working with her, and she's funny. She's naturally funny. Not like she and I are not stand-up comedians,
Yeah.
but she's been around stand-up comedians, you know, her whole life and worked with so many different comedic actors. She's brilliant.
Yeah.
Finesse, he's just a joy.
Good.
And so it's a rarity when you get in a show and everybody's so nice, and the first thing you look for when you get into a show is who's going to nut up by the third season.
But how do you look for that?
You know it.
Say that again, Danny, because we can't hear you.
How do you look? Like, how do you know? And what does nut up mean? First
Yeah,
of
yeah.
all?
Okay, nut up, like, you know, lose it, get, you know, believe the hype,
Right.
start
Getting
yelling at
drugs.
people for no reason.
Yeah.
You know,
Who's going to ruin it for the rest of the cast?
Right.
basically.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Who's
that's the
gonna
first
say-
thing you look for.
Who's the one that's going to be like, everyone's watching it because of me?
That part.
Right.
That person.
And there is
Instead
a-
of understanding that it's a team.
It's a team
Right.
effort.
Yeah.
From
No matter
the
how
person,
good you are at lead, the other three make lead look good.
Right.
from the
So we're a
person who
team.
who cleans to the above the line, you know, executive producers.
You know
We're all
what's
a
crazy?
team.
I'm glad you said that because one group of people that could have done that individually, and it's because Danny wore the shirt, Friends. That was one cast that could have done that.
Yeah.
That was one cast where
That's
each member
true.
could have been like, "Yo, I deserve $20 million an episode," but they
Yeah.
all knew that.
Favorite
all
Nations was
six,
the
I
one.
think it was 6 of them. All 6 of them were like, "We need each other
Yeah.
Right.
in order for this to exist."
Yeah.
Even though individually we all are
Yeah.
amazing.
And I love like on our first episode, we were about to go on to the stage for the intros, and Maggie said, "You guys, remember this moment. And that made me know that she was conscious of being kind and,
Yeah.
and understanding that we're all here together
Yeah.
and that we should keep this excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
and,
one thing we all lose.
and she doesn't right, and she doesn't even realize that I took it in like that.
Yeah.
But it made me so happy, and there isn't one person there
Yeah.
from the kids on down, like who is not going to be kind. Everybody's kind on
Yeah.
that set. So
That's
That
right.
is so
That's
true, though. Losing excitement for something, because I find myself doing that too,
Yeah.
and I do it like all.
with what, baby?
Like, okay, like even though I fly, I fly the most comfortable way,
Yeah.
right? And but even then, I find a reason to be like upset that I'm flying that day. Like
You don't
I'll
like
do that.
flying?
No, it's not that I love what I've been blessed to do it. Like I'm leaving tomorrow to the Philippines. Like, and the way I'm flying, people would have to save forever to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And here it is. It's just this is how I live and this is
Yeah.
how I fly.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm like, man, I gotta leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Is it because
yo,
you
and I
miss
gotta-
your
I gotta- I
home? You
gotta be
miss your
gone for
bed?
2 weeks.
What is
Yeah.
it that you miss?
Well, I got a son here. You know, it's gonna be another 2.5 weeks that I'm gonna be gone for my son.
Yeah.
It's traveling. Like, yo, in 1 week, Tisha, I've been on 6 planes.
But people have to understand, like, you're on the
No, what I'm
road a
saying
lot.
is, I know, but what I'm saying is, me as a person,
Yeah.
I lose that excitement because I'm looking at it as like, I don't remember. I seem to forget that I used to be at a shoe store selling shoes and waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning and like, yo, I can't be late.
Well, that's
But
why
is that-
you have amazing people like your
Yeah.
Andre
Oh,
or
thank you.
Yeah,
or your sisters around you
Yeah.
because they work with you.
Yes.
Your sisters are going to tell you the truth and slap you upside the head.
exactly.
It is very important that I have people who tell me the truth.
Yeah, like
Even
Danny,
if I don't, yeah, Dan, my
even though
brother.
you don't listen to her.
No, I do listen to her.
Not really, but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
My
Yeah.
brother,
Yeah.
you know, you shut up.
Yeah,
And just people who tell you no, who remind you that this is a blessing.
yeah.
You know, I don't like yes men around me.
No,
'cause
I hate that.
That it's bullshit.
Yeah. You know what else I hate that's around me? And I hate saying the word hate. And what I was getting at was I got to, like you said, we have to remember those moments and appreciate it and stay
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
And that's what I was getting at. Like, yeah, I'm going to the Philippines. Like, this is amazing. And I'm bringing Netflix to the Philippines.
But I don't
that's
think
exciting.
it doesn't sound like you lose excitement for what you do. It's
Yeah.
it's more about the process of getting there.
Yeah.
and that,
The
Yeah.
process isn't easy.
Yeah,
Right?
it's not
And
easy.
it's
That's the
not
only time
easy.
I work. The only
Because-
time I work is at the airport.
See, here,
The rest of it is just fun. I'm living my dream.
That
of
makes sense,
course,
yeah.
but I understand that you have kids,
Yeah,
a kid, and I have kids.
yeah,
And I, for the first part of for all of my career, I chose to not go overseas or not go to Canada and do a movie or not because I wanted to stay close to my kids and family was really important to me.
yeah.
And I sacrificed that and a lot of my career where I could be because I chose to stay home. And now I'm able to travel more.
Yeah.
I'm a single mom, so I don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
And travel meaning for work. But it's not easy to leave your kid.
No, it's rough.
So
Especially at this age, I come back and my son's an inch taller, and I'm like, what? I
Yeah.
missed that?
Right.
yeah.
Damn it.
So I get it. I get that part
But
of
then
it.
he steps into his Porsche, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, he aight. He'll
Yeah,
be
all right.
aight.
Man, fuck this tall kid.
Yeah.
This is why I do it.
Funny.
He'll be just fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Nice
But-
Balenciaga shoes.
right. Right.
Right.
No, but I get it, you know, and it's not easy, and even just being on a set, sometimes you're surrounded by a million people, and sometimes you feel really alone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I get that, you know, the travel thing.
Yeah.
I do understand it.
Yeah. Oh, what I was getting at too is another.
fucking brat. You fucking brat.
'Cause, when you said you don't like surrounding yourself with yes men, but you like to surround. surround yourself with positive people. You know what else I don't like?
What's that?
And this sucks. I hate saying this because it's usually within
Say the truth.
your family or your core group. There always seems to be entitlement.
Oh.
And it's
Let's
like,
talk
and
about
now-
entitlement.
and they feel like, I deserve what you're getting right now
Yeah.
because I'm next to you
Right.
and this is ours. And,
Hilarious.
but you weren't there the first 27 years.
Right.
But now that this is happening with me, you're entitled.
ours.
Listen,
It's ours.
I always talk about this, about family.
Crazy.
Like,
yeah,
just because they're family doesn't make them. Just because you have the same blood doesn't make them family.
yeah,
Especially if they don't act like family,
yes,
Right?
yes.
and you can't climb a ladder and have somebody on your back
Oh,
because you're gonna fall.
Right.
fall! You're gonna slide down that
Both
ladder.
of y'all gonna fall.
Right.
You got to
Oh,
get
for
to
sure.
a plateau, and only you have to choose your teammates. I always say,
Oh my God.
right? So you get to that plateau, and if they're heading in the same kind of goals, not being a comedian, but like-minded individuals,
Yep.
if they're goal-oriented,
Yep.
yes, you help them up.
Yes.
But you can't just help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves.
Not
Yes.
at all.
I had
Yeah.
one family member say, every time I ask you for some money, you always bring up the job thing. Why I got to get a job?
that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, that's
Do
Who
you
is that
understand what I'm
person?
saying?
Yeah,
But that's
100.
entitlement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there is that, but then
Yep.
there are those who you go, I'm definitely going to help this person. When I get put on, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
Yep.
Right.
You know, Joe, you take care of your family. Like you took care of your mom, you got her.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's keep that.
Yeah.
I don't like to say it.
Yeah.
You took care of your mommy,
Oh, big time.
and that's
no,
great.
yeah. I don't like to put it out what I did. Isn't that crazy?
I'm not going to say what you did, but you take care of your mother.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
As
for
you
sure.
should.
For
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
But that's
And all of them.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
All
care
of
of
them.
'em.
But that's what I live for. That's what I work for. I always said that it's like all this money I make.
Are you the baby of the family?
I'm the baby. Yeah.
Of course you are.
Yeah, and then but like I don't understand people that get to a certain level financially and don't want to share it.
Yeah.
They want to keep it, and I'm like, yo, when you die, there ain't a mall in heaven.
right.
You think Neiman Marcus is at
Yeah.
on the corner of
Yeah, but then-
Heaven and Jesus Avenue? Like it's
You're so
gone.
crazy. But then, okay, so how do you raise a child?
He's
How do you raise a child that's not entitled?
yeah.
That's
tough. That's
a tough one
Yeah.
because you want them to have what you didn't
Everything,
have.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But at the same time, like, you know, I tell my kids, look, all my money's going to charity. It's not,
Yeah,
they don't
right.
know that.
Well, now
Now
you're
they
telling
will.
them.
But
Yeah,
I'm going
you're
to tell
telling
them
now.
that so that they try to go get their own.
Yeah.
Right.
You're on borrowed time.
Yeah. You're on
Okay.
borrowed time. Yes.
Till you're 18
Yeah.
or out of school
Right.
or whatever
Yeah.
you're going to do,
Right.
you better go for it.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go get your own.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it to them, but
Yeah.
they don't know that,
Yeah.
Right.
you know?
It's so funny because I don't want to put nobody out, but I know what you're saying, and you know there's a lot of people in my family that want to get to where I'm at, and I'm just like, you gotta show me the grind, man.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like don't ask me, like don't tell me you can't do it.
And don't feel guilty about that.
I know I do though.
I do
really
too.
do. I'm like it crushes me because
too.
I know you're a swipe away from being helped. You're it's this fast for me to be like, okay, here you go. But if I do that, then you lose your goal. You lose your drive.
And you're the
you-
bad guy. You're
And I'm the
Hollywood. You're
bad-
this.
yeah.
You're that. No, you are making sure that you're responsible for the people that you need to be responsible for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your child, yourself, you know, and you, of course, your mother. But at the same time, those people have to learn the lesson.
Yeah. I'm starting to see it though. They're starting to do it.
Yeah.
They're starting to, you know, I'm like, all right, cool. Now you, because they don't, here's another thing. Like you want to speak to the Gen Zs and the millennials.
Yeah.
Remember how you said that earlier? I'm sorry. This is why I hug people. I want you to know that because I do this. So don't shake my hand and don't shake anyone else's hand. This is why I hug you. Got it?
Oh my God. I
This
just
is
got
why I
so
hug you.
fucking
You hear me,
grossed
you
out.
guys?
The movement,
Look at me.
though.
This is why I hug you.
This is why I hug you. Listen,
Oh my god.
Don't shake my
Please
hand.
Stop doing it though.
This is why I hug. Where were we getting at? Oh, the millennials and the Gen
I'm
Zs.
still on it.
Listen, the millennials and the Gen Zs
Yeah.
don't know Kinkos and they don't know about paper flyers. They don't know what that is. They don't know about
'Cause
me
they don't
going.
have to do
They don't
it.
know about me going to Kinkos and making 4 to a page because it was cheaper to put 4 flyers on one page and I could cut them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I think
And put them
Everything's
on car windows.
Well, let's hear from the millennial. Yes.
Well,
millennial.
I think I'm the last generation that works.
Yeah, there's
I'm-
the
I'm-
first
I'm
half
a-
millennials, and then the
Yeah.
second half
Yeah.
is
there
different.
are,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Gen Z is a completely.
No, bro.
Gen Z is my
son.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
God.
don't know what a
have
flyer
no
is.
work
Yeah.
ethic.
They
no
don't know about
common damn sense.
that. Yeah, none.
My son is a straight A student, and I have video of him not being able to open the door.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Because he didn't try to.
That's my son.
Uh,
Yeah,
Isn't it supposed to open when I swipe
Yeah.
my hand right here?
Yeah.
That's what they think. Like
Yeah.
everything's supposed to be
Well, I
automatic.
mean,
like
it's
No
the thing
offense,
of-
guys.
Yeah, no
the
offense.
way
no,
that-
no offense.
the
My
way-
son looked at a toaster and was like, "Oh no, no, no,
Oh my god.
oh no, no."
Go ahead, go
Look,
ahead,
look, this is
Daddy,
my
go
son.
ahead.
This is my son in front of a toaster. What do? I put it in there.
My baby
Just
son.
laying in the toaster.
There's bread laying
No,
on
it
the
was
bread.
just bread laying in the
Just
toaster.
bread.
It's not working.
I
Maybe he
turned
thought it would heat
I had
itself.
to turn it. He goes, "Oh, I thought it was like an oven." I
Well,
just
you
thought
still
it was
can
like
turn
an
the
oven.
oven on.
He didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my son's.
yeah.
But he probably grew up with people doing everything for
Yeah,
him.
people doing stuff for him, and
Yeah.
then he gets Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
My kid, I said, before I got him a cell phone, I said, "Baby, you got to call mommy," and he says, "I don't know how to work this home phone." I said, "Are you kidding me?" Didn't he?
I mean, that phone was kind of interesting.
No, it's a
Oh, I thought you had
phone.
to press a certain thing or something.
no.
No.
Look,
Go
I
ahead.
sound like
we
him.
keep ignoring the
is it?
Yeah,
millennial.
yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead,
know
Daniel.
what I was going to say.
Oh, okay, forget
I was
it.
just going to say, like, they grew up in a different time, and
Yeah.
everything is, like, made for them. Like,
Yeah.
it's an easier world now.
Yeah, it's so
It's
easy.
so easy.
There's a flip side.
It's not
so
their
easy.
fault to
There's
an
a-
ex-
It's
to an
not.
ex-
It's
you
not.
know, like to
Yeah,
a
you're right.
certain
It's
point.
not
We
their
got to
fault.
teach them.
And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's a flip side to all that too. Is that
Yeah.
they will teach us how to do things in a simpler way.
Yeah,
How to
Yeah.
work.
True.
How to work
How
easier.
to live.
Well, yeah.
How to just live.
Right.
Like, for example,
And
we
enjoy
talk about it
life.
all the time. Like, y'all generation and before that, like, they're still worried about people being gay and
No, we're not.
the generation before you guys.
Oh, my dad.
Little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know
Little
how
bit.
to
They're
accept that. Like,
Yeah.
my mother's like 53, 54.
Uh-huh.
And she says she's accepted, but then she's like, I'm not going to your brother's wedding.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
not really. But I'm saying they would teach us how to,
For sure.
like,
For
you
sure.
know.
For sure. Socially.
we were
live, like,
brought
in
up in
general.
of being conscious of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, being put down or putting others down.
People talking about you. Like,
Yeah.
we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They
that was
don't.
our-
They don't.
We
Yeah.
They don't
a
give
shit.
Yeah,
no
they don't give a
fucks.
shit.
They don't.
My
I know.
son don't give two
My-
fucks.
I mean, yeah,
You
they're
know, my
worse.
son said this to me one time. He goes, "You're still on that, Dad?" I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
We
"But
don't
that was
give a
just
shit.
4 hours ago, Joe." Yeah, it's done.
It's over already.
Done.
He let
That
you
was
have it.
4 hours ago.
Yeah.
He said,
"You're still on that?"
Yeah.
down.
They move so fast. Yeah.
They do
Everything-
move that fast.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, and I just mean like even like you mentioned the flyers, right? A millennial would be like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're gonna take that, print it out, cut
and,
it up.
and
Yeah.
do what
And do
with
what?
it?
It's
Yeah,
not
what are
gonna
you
help.
gonna do with that?
It's not
Tisha,
gonna
they
help,
can make
though.
a digital flyer
Yeah.
Mhm.
and press send,
Yep.
and it
And
goes
it's
to
done.
the same amount of people
Yep.
Yeah. Or more.
or more.
But
Whereas
thanks to
I used to
people
be-
like you guys,
Yeah.
they're still doing the same thing, but you guys paved the way for us not to have to do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're welcome, Danny.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good
It
though.
doesn't feel good because you feel
Yeah.
like
Don't
Fuck
ever-
off,
don't
Danny.
ever
You're
fucking
not
say that
working
to me
that
again,
hard.
Danny.
Yeah.
We do.
Thanks
yeah,
to you
exactly.
guys,
It
you
feels like
laid the
you're not-
bricks for us to drive our cars on.
thanks.
Have a bad day. Enjoy your broken back.
Show
Danny,
'em.
I love you.
Scarpins Avenue.